Hi, my name's Andy Kearsey. I'm the Nature Reserves Manager for the north and east of England for Plant Life, and today we're at Deepdale Nature Reserve, which is in the Wye Valley in Derbyshire within the Peak District. So I have two favourite things about this reserve. I think the first one is this time of year, mid-May, spring, where we've got the reserves covered in cowslips and early purple orchids on the calcareous grassland dale side, which just the juxtaposition of sort of the yellow of the cowslip and the purple of the early purple orchids is just magical. My other favourite thing about this reserve is we've got a species here called dark red helleborine, Epipactis atrorubens. This species is in decline across the White Peak. It doesn't flower until late June, early July, but it's got really lovely dark red flowers on a tall spike, and yeah, just beautiful. In this area of the reserve, there's evidence that there was lead mining. A lead vein ran close to the surface, and this has been mined out. And what that's done is left the soil heavy metal rich. There's still quite a lot of lead within the soil, and that has created niches for a few species. And this particular one here, this tiny little 5-petaled white flower that is scattered through the area here, is one of those species. It's Sabulina verna, a spring sandwort, and we're at the right time for it. It's in flower now. And then there's another one which is also in flower, which again is tolerant of that sort of soil types, which is this lovely little yellow mountain pansy. Okay, so now we're in one of our areas of woodland at Deepdale. A lot of the woodland is very steep. It tends to be a mixture of species like hazel. There's some ash in here, blackthorn, hawthorn and rose. This section of woodland has over time colonised what used to be calcareous grasslands. In certain areas of the woodland, the ground flora is very definitely a woodland ground flora. Species such as toothwort are quite common within some of the woodland. This sort of scrub woodland is absolutely great for breeding birds. Species of note in particular here are things like redstart, which absolutely love this sort of scrubby woodland for nesting in. Now we're on the southern end of the reserve, on the slightly more south-facing banks, which are majority calcareous grassland. So within the sward here, it's so species rich that in places we could have over 20 different species of plant per square metre, and that is throughout the sward. The reserve's open to the public all year round, and it's worth visiting at any time of year. My favourite time of year to visit is between the middle of May and the end of June, because there's a lot of flowering plants at that time. But throughout the year there are other things that are of interest. Sort of during the autumn we have a lot of wax-cap fungi, for example. And that concludes our tour of Deepdale Nature Reserve. Thank you for joining me.